What's up, guys?
And welcome to
Discussions with Yiangie.
I'm John.
And I'm Angie.
And this is Discussions with
Discussions with Yiangie, guys. It has been a minute. We've missed you guys. I hope you guys missed us.
Yeah, guys. So we are back. It's been about a month that we haven't posted anything. Angie did a quick TikTok not too long ago, but that was pretty recent on her TikTok and Snapchat. Now we're Snapchat too. Pico Live, you know the drill, Facebook and Instagram. So make sure you guys follow us there.
Yes, we are getting back into the groove of everything. Actually, the reason why we left is part of the topic for today.
Mm-hmm.
So was there anything you wanted to say before we get started?
So, guys, I know that where you guys are getting a little bit confused is where you guys can see us visually. Visually is only on its YouTube, Discussions with Yiangie, and on Facebook, Yiangie. So
I think it's Yiangie Official.
Yiangie Official.
Yeah.
But you get the drill. So make sure you guys follow us there and subscribe to our channel if you guys want to see us visually as well. Anywhere else, it is on Spotify, it is on Amazon, it is on
Apple Podcasts, Apple Music, Deezer. We're on, you said Spotify.
Yeah.
We're on
Everywhere.
Audible. We're pretty much everywhere where you can hear podcasts. So if you want to hear us just audibly, I think that's a word.
Yeah.
If you just want to hear us talking, you don't want to see us, then that is on all those other platforms. And like Jan said, if you want to see us visually, then we are on YouTube and Facebook.
Yes. So if you guys see me stretching over here, it's because we have the notes over here, so we're gonna see our topics.
Yes.
So
I think we have only two main topics to go over for today's
Three.
episode. Oh, three?
yeah, because one we didn't do. It's the United States update.
Oh, true.
So let's start with Angie is knee.
Yes, so let's start with the update as to why we haven't been here for about a month, maybe a little bit more than a month. And that is because my knee, as you guys may know, I think we touched base on this on the last episode, or I brought up that I had injured my knee. So I ended up going to the doctor about a week and a half after I hurt my knee, because I thought it was just like I fell, I sprained it, it'll be okay in a week or so. And then once that week mark hit and it was actually getting a progressively worse pain, that's when we decided to go to the doctor. The doctor sent me directly to like an ultrasound. He didn't even send me to get x-rays done, nothing. It was straight to an ultrasound. And it turned out that I had torn my ligament in my knee. So it was the left, I forgot what it was called, but it's, your knee has two ligaments on each side of your bone to prevent your knee from like twisting left or twisting right. So
Just to keep it in balance.
Yeah, just to keep it straight and balanced so that you can walk properly. So my ligament on the left side had a tear. It wasn't too big, but it wasn't too big, so it didn't require any surgery, just physiotherapy. So that's what I've been doing. We've been walking a lot to try to keep, getting the movement back into my knee.
But we haven't been able to get you an appointment yet still. So
Yeah.
we're working on that too.
Yeah, I haven't gone to see a physiotherapist just yet, so far that's what we've been doing. And we've been walking, so it's been helping, but I feel like when we walk for excessive amounts of time,
That's when you feel it.
That's when I still feel the pain. Like this past weekend, last weekend.
Yeah.
Last weekend, our family dog ran away because of the fireworks for July 1st in Canada. It is Canada Day. So here, a bunch of people, they set off fireworks, and our dog escaped. So we spent that whole weekend from, when was it? Sunday morning, right?
Saturday night to Sunday morning to like Monday.
Yes, Sunday morning early. Like this was what, 7, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Early till Monday night. So it was like a full 2 full days of searching for the dog, walking around the neighborhood, the next neighborhood over, going to a whole, like, how far away, like 15-minute drive away, but like we'd have to walk in those areas as well. So that is when I really started to feel the pain and come back again. So we've been just taking it slow. I can bend now. Before I couldn't bend my knee at all. Now I'm able to pretty much bend. If you guys follow on Instagram, you've seen the newest reel, the newest TikTok. If you follow me there, I bent my knee. I'm able to bend my knee. That was an actual reel that we did the same time that I posted it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It was either then or the next morning, but it was like that same time. So super glad I'm able to bend it more. Yeah, that's about it. So that was part one of why we weren't.
And I'm super glad that you can bend it too. What?
Yeah. But anyways, that was part one of why we weren't able to come back. The next one was because of me again. My neck, something happened, like with I got like a muscle spasm or something in my neck. So I wasn't able to move it at all. Like I couldn't move it from side to side. I could barely sleep. It was killing me. And then again, once a few days passed, I went to the hospital because it was absolutely killing me. I could not, if I was laying down, I could not move. I couldn't stand up. I was in tears. So my family doctor wasn't open at the time, so we went to the hospital. And they just gave me some muscle relaxants and some naproxen, which is like Advil, but it's like one of the ingredients that's in Advil or Aleve, but it's 10 times stronger. So that helped. I think it worked in like 3-4 days after I started taking them. So now we are here back for you guys.
Okay, so with that being said, before we go into the next topic, I wanted to, guys, for the new people that have followed us and for the OGs that have followed us from like a year back, we have our brand, our merch, our clothing line, Yiangie. If you guys never seen our stuff, make sure that our link is down below if you are watching on YouTube, and if you are watching on Facebook, it's above.
Yes, and if you guys are listening to us on any other of the platforms, if you wanted to check our Facebook or our YouTube out, our YouTube is Discussions with Yiangie. The exact same as the title of our podcast, and on Facebook as Yiangie Official with 1 F.
Yeah. So we got some big news.
Huge news that we are super excited about.
Yeah.
Which we don't want to get. I don't know how far in you want to get because we haven't gotten fully everything. So I don't want to get too far into it.
We can kind of say a little bit. No?
Yeah. So
I'll let you say it.
Okay. So guys, knowing me, I'm probably going to go full into it.
No.
So guys, we are in the process of moving. Do you want to tell them where we're moving?
Well, I'm pretty sure some of us here already know where we're moving, but for the ones that don't know, we are moving to Florida.
Yes, so we are looking to move to Florida. Now, we are not getting like visas or anything. We are working on getting a citizenship because I am technically American by blood. My mother was born in the States. She was born in California, so I am looking to getting my dual citizenship, and then obviously with that, Yan and Gabriella will also be able to get spousal visas, have that turn into green cards. I think it's what it turns into once that happens, or
I think so
citizenship.
too. But we also have businesses and network that we are working on heavy on the States.
Yeah.
You know, so that is also a plus with my side and her side.
Yeah.
So like the connections, the businesses. We've actually, out of how many businesses have we planned so far?
Oh, there's a lot.
There's the merch, there's the lashes, there's the nails, and then there's the
Activewear.
and there's gonna be a men's activewear too.
Coming soon, guys, so stay tuned. We're working on that.
What else is there? There's a perfume line, there's cosmetics line, there's a lot of stuff that we're working on the Yiangie brand, and we're going to be delivering. The bigger the better. We grow with you guys. You guys become a part of the family. The people that have not so are just new here, you know.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow, subscribe, and if you want to see extra content, we have Patreons, and we also go live on Bigo Live, and we're gonna go live on YouTube Live. I feel like it, and TikTok. Make sure you guys, I want you guys to follow me on TikTok because I need to get that live because I want to go do some battles. Honestly, they seem really fun, but unfortunately, I don't know if in Canada you can do battles. Can you?
I think you can. Just have to have like
So
more
then-
than one person join,
Okay.
or at least one extra person join.
Okay.
So guys, go follow Yan on TikTok.
She
Help him
already
get
has
live.
it. Like she had it. Like
Yeah, I already have TikTok live, but still follow me. Show some love, some support. We're going to be posting a lot more on there now that I am better. We're gonna grind just as hard, if not harder, to try and catch up on that lost time. But yeah, go follow Yan so he can get that live feature so he can battle some people.
And maybe one of those people will be you. I don't know on TikTok. Who knows? I'm not gonna say I'm good, but maybe you don't know.
Yeah, but anyways, back to the topic. We have been working on.
Oh yeah, we were talking about.
I completely forgot. We have been working on that behind the scenes as well, which we were doing a lot while I was still injured. So, I mean, we stopped posting, but we were still like grinding hard behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything it turns out great. There are still some minor details that we need to go over, smooth over, and all of that. But so far, everything has been going really good. So that's why we wanted to give you guys the update.
Also, some of you also have asked us about what is it like being parents and working content and like with brands and stuff. What would you say with that?
I would probably say that we have it very, I don't want to say very easy, but we've been blessed that Gabriella is so good. She's so calm, so quiet. Like right now, she's awake. It is, what time? It's like 7 p.m. She's awake in the room watching her cartoons. You can barely hear her. You might hear her like laugh or something here and there, but this is pretty much how it is with her. She's really, really good.
Yeah.
So we've been lucky in that sense.
And the truth is, we've been recording for YouTube, Facebook, and now our podcast.
Yeah. And she's kind of been getting used to, I think, seeing like the cameras out around because we vlog sometimes when we're going out.
Yeah.
She sees us doing TikToks, reels. Sometimes she's in it.
Yeah, she wants to join.
Now she has gotten into wanting to be in front of the camera, wanting to take her picture and all that more often. So maybe
you'll
see her a little bit more now. Before she rather not. So that's why she wasn't in our content too much. But yeah,
it will all depend on her, right?
We don't want to force her as well because we don't want her to start feeling uncomfortable when like the phone is out or when the camera's out.
Yeah.
We'd want her to be as comfortable as possible, and if she wants to join, then she can. If not, that's fine. We're not going to force her.
All right. With that being said, we are going to do on our last but not least topic.
Our longest topic, I feel like, of this episode. We tried recording this topic for you guys last time. I don't know if you guys follow us on social media. We did make a post that something happened with the audio or a whole clip went missing. I don't remember. But just this topic alone
was an hour.
Over an hour long.
Yeah, so this time we're just going to shorten it.
Yes,
we're not gonna
keep it short.
Yeah,
sweet.
because I don't think our equipment is going to, as much good as it is and expensive as it is, it's
too much for it right now.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep it short and sweet. If you guys do want us to go over it, like give you guys the longer version, we can definitely see about doing that for you. But right now, we're just gonna keep it short and sweet. And what is that topic?
It's how we met.
How we met. Okay. So do you wanna take it away, since I feel like I've been talking this whole time?
Actually, it's pretty been nice to just chill back and relax.
Yeah, I know. I know. So
okay, so to be honest, how we met was we met online.
We met online.
Yeah.
Why'd you ask?
No, we met online because of the situation, you know.
Yeah.
So, we met online, and I asked her. So I found her on, what was it? I forgot the app. What was it called?
It was Badu.
Badu. But I didn't message her there. I saw that she had an Instagram, and I wanted to see how she was. And so I looked. I messaged her quickly, and I said, "You want?"
So he messages me, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
And I'm like, and she goes, "I'm good."
In my defense, in my experience, if someone's just starting to talk to you, they don't say like, "Hey, what's up?" They say like, "Hey, how are you?" Stuff like that. From my experience back then. So that's why I guess I didn't read or I didn't click in my brain that he said, "What's up?" I'm just like, "Hey, I'm good. How are you?"
And I'm like, I didn't say how are you, but okay, I'm good too. And then we started messaging. We started playing like the 21 questions. We started shifting a lot.
Yeah, we were sending each other GIFs all the time, funny, flirty, anything that kind of fit the situation, we were sending it.
Yeah, and then we were like in between questions and stuff like that. We started talking about music. We started talking about a little bit of like interests in like arts and like what our backgrounds was, what we were into, music and stuff like that.
Yeah, music was at the time like the main thing that we had in common because we were both into music. Like I was singing a lot, doing a lot of covers, and
I was doing my own music and I was writing and also trying to like pursue it more. And so once we got that together, we started like, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. That's a different topic.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
I just said what we were doing in the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was one of the main things that connected us. Okay.
And then, pretty much,
At this point, I feel like we were talking like day and night, like
literally,
constant.
it was like around midnight, and we would still be talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was to the point where like we woke up and we would text. We went to sleep saying good night, right?
Yeah.
So like,
And the only time I would not text back as quickly would be like if I was at my sister's house and I was watching over my nephew, because at that time I was spending pretty much the majority of my time at my sister's house helping out with my nephew.
but it was pretty fast, to be honest. I've had people like text slower, to be honest. So at the time I did not like, it did not bother me, you know, like
Yeah.
it was like, it like didn't seem like you were like, okay. But anyways, I was like, where were we? So we were texting and stuff. So I asked her. We knew we like within a month, no? After a month.
Within a month, yeah.
I asked you.
I think at like
To hang out.
almost at the exact like month mark, he asked me if we wanted to hang out, but unfortunately I couldn't because I was actually going to pretty much not an audition because I had already auditioned, but it was like a meeting for a girl group that I wanted to, or I was about to join at the time. So the meeting was exactly the day that Ian said that he wanted to like hang out. So I'm like, unfortunately, I can't. But like, I think it was the next few days, like on a Friday.
So yeah, it was
right?
on Friday.
Yeah. So my meeting was probably, I think it was on a Tuesday.
Because
and
Wednesday
then-
you had the meeting.
It was a Wednesday or Tuesday?
No, it was Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday you had the meeting, and Thursday you couldn't because you had to take care of your.
Of
Yeah.
Alex. Yeah. So yeah. So it was literally like a day. So it was Wednesday the meeting. Thursday I had to watch my nephew, and then the Friday we ended up hanging out.
Yeah. And then so, I'm like, Friday comes around, and I'm like getting ready, head out. I get an Uber, and I'm like texting this girl, and she's not responding, and I'm like, okay, what's wrong? Or what's happening? So
Yeah. So so the thing that happened was I was watching my nephew the night before with my sister, and I ended up getting home like super late, and by the time I like fell asleep it was super late.
no
And-
wonder she had a date the next day.
Well, it wasn't really my fault, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, I completely slept through my alarm, and I ended up waking up late. I woke up like an hour. I want to say an hour and a half before the time that we were actually supposed to meet. And then I had seen that you texted me, like asking me my address. And I'm like, wait, I literally thought I had given it to you
Because
already.
we were so like talking, but we were talking about like interests,
Getting to know each other
and
yeah.
stuff, and like making fun of like each other, or like laughing and making
Yeah.
jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Feeling comfortable, and that's where I feel like I didn't even remember asking either. So like,
So I was like, holy crap, like I forgot to give him my address. So I quickly texted it to him, and he's like, okay, I'll be there soon. And then I was like literally rushing to get ready.
and then I was on my way, and it was like probably I would say like an hour, 45 minutes, like an hour, like between 45 minutes to an hour. And once I was getting there, I knocked. It was the front door, and it wasn't her. So because she lived at the.
Yeah, so I was renting an apartment in the basement of this house. So the main entrance at the front was for the main floor, and then the not rooms, because they were separate apartments, but there's 2 apartments in the basement, and the door was to the side. But I had forgot to mention that because when I was texting him, I was getting ready. So go ahead.
And then I go, and then I'm like, oh, what do I do now? Because I didn't have such great Wi-Fi, data on my old phone back then.
And
so,
for some reason, the texts weren't going through.
Yeah, so then I go to a Timmy's that was like 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
I messaged her, she messaged me back, we met up, and I knocked on the door, and the first thing she does is same height.
Oh, the first thing that happens when I open the door is you check me out twice. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It was the twice.
No. So I open the door, and this guy has the audacity to check me out twice in front of my face. I'm like, what on earth? Because that was like so new for me.
Yeah.
And then that's when like the same height thing. Let me give you guys some context because
she literally goes into my face, just like
you're moving away from you.
Sorry, just to my face, just like same height. I just literally like met you.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't that close. Like there was still like our feet were, there was still some space between us. So you may have felt it like that, but anyways, the context for this was because we were having a discussion. I'm not gonna say argument because it wasn't really an argument. It was a discussion that because I'm 5'4.5" he's 5'5". So he was saying that it is a lot taller, and I was saying it's pretty much the same height because it's only half an inch. Right? So then we end up meeting, and then I'm like, I look at him, and we're like the same height. So I had to let him know, like, yeah, we're the same height, buddy.
Buddy. I did not know. I did not know that you said buddy back then, but there was no buddy. Let me tell you that, especially. We went out, and I took this girl to a Peruvian restaurant that's one of the best Peruvian restaurants out there.
It was so good.
Let me tell you, it was expensive, especially back then for me. But she did not know.
I had no idea.
She just went for the ride. And yeah, we went to the restaurant. She would not look at me every single time we were like, I would ask her a question like, where is your favorite destination? What are your favorite hobbies? Like I wanted to talk to this girl in face, and all I would get is a bunch of hair because she was so like blushing or something. I don't know.
I don't even remember, but
yeah, I don't even remember. Let's not go there. Don't buddy me.
Buddy. Okay. No, I think the first thing I noticed about Yan, I feel like I'm getting stuffed up right now. But the first thing.
The memories.
No, the AC.
Oh.
The memories. The first thing I noticed on Yan, as soon as I opened the door, was that he had bright green eyes. And if you guys know me from like before, or if you guys know me, you know that green eyes are like
my thing.
My thing. I want to say like my kryptonite, but I don't know. But they're like my thing. I don't know too much about Superman, so that's why I'm not using it. But yeah, green eyes are my absolute favorite. So I cannot look at him in the eyes because, yeah, I just couldn't. I don't know. It was not happening.
And then, we got to the restaurant like an hour, I would say, an hour and 15 minutes because there was traffic. Yeah,
and it was far.
Yeah.
It was very far. Like, that Uber must have been hella expensive.
You don't know? So we were.
I know the way back it was like 200, but on the way going, I don't know.
Okay, guys. So we were at the restaurant, and I was like thinking why she wasn't looking at me the whole time. I almost got confused at the way in the entrance. Remember, I was still in my mind that I looked and I was like, and I went the other way. Remember?
Yeah. So the way like the entrance of the restaurant is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So like it's in a plaza,
Mm-hmm.
but the plaza kind of goes like it's straight and then it goes inwards and then it continues like that way.
Yeah.
So the door of the restaurant is like on the side where it goes like inwards, not like on the front like how a door usually is.
Exactly.
So he was about to go into a door that was not working.
And she's like, I think it's this one. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So we go in. You guys seated. Pretty sure it was pretty new, so they knew my dad, but they didn't know me at the time.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't he only went there once I think before me.
Okay.
So we sat down and we sat by the entrance and we started talking. Actually, I started talking. And
No,
then
we were both talking.
Yeah, we were both talking, and we ordered. I ordered ceviche and you ordered.
Ceviche is actually really good. I ordered, it's like a pasta with some green sauce. It's kind of like a pesto sauce, but it's different.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way that your mom makes it is like pesto and cream cheese or condensed milk, something like that. So it's like a pesto, but it's like a creamy pesto, and I had chicken with it.
Yeah.
Super good. If you guys have any like Peruvian restaurants nearby you, definitely recommend to try it at least once if you haven't already.
Yeah. How come you had never tried it again?
What do you mean?
Like you've never eaten it again? When you go?
Because I wanted to like try different things.
Oh, true.
I think next time I'm going to though.
Okay. So the last time, so were we that she was eating and I was talking and she was talking. I was eating and then
no, you were not eating.
I ate like my first 2 or 3 bites, but then the conversation started like the storytelling of like my whole. I forget what I was talking to you about.
We were both talking. I know it was a while ago. So.
Yeah. So. And then
sorry, guys.
I literally look at her plate before she even notices, and I'm like, oh. So I start eating like to catch up.
Yeah, because I was almost done because I was eating while we were talking, but he completely stopped eating while he was talking. And then he looks at his plate and he's like, oh, shoot, I forgot to eat. And he like eats that meal. Mind you, ceviche, it's not that much.
Yeah.
But like, still, he's like, eats it. Like, he hasn't eaten in like weeks.
Well, I didn't want to be like taking forever and making you wait after, you know?
Yeah.
So we finished, no?
Yeah.
And then we pay the bill. Well, I pay the bill because it's the gentleman thing to do. And then I think we ordered the Uber.
Yeah.
Right? Did you or did I? I ordered.
You did. Yeah.
But you helped me at this time. Like you ordered it, but I paid. No? Or no? Why?
No, you did, but I was there with you to make sure like you wrote the address right.
Yeah. Teamwork.
I thought you were gonna go like bozo because I kind of insulted you. Make sure that you add the address right.
Anyways, you see what I have to deal with, guys? 5 years, 6 years.
Oh please.
And then, so we go back, and on the way back, it was much better. She was able to stare into my eyes this time.
Because we had spoken a lot at the restaurant, and I was kind of forced to look at him because he was sitting right in front of me.
Were you nervous? Question.
A little, but I feel like the conversation we had in the car, like on the right there, even though I wasn't looking at you, it kind of broke the ice, you know?
Yeah.
So in the restaurant, it was a lot less
Yeah.
Plus, I wasn't looking out the window the entire time or like looking away from you. You're making it seem like it was. No, there was a lot of times where I would look at you and talk.
But most of the time.
Most of the time, especially at the beginning. But like near like halfway there to getting there, I was fine.
So what happened when you like see?
Well, it was a conversation that we were having.
Anyways, so we get to the car, middle of the road. We start like playing the I Spy, like with my eyes or something like that. So similar to that,
Yeah,
right?
something similar. Yeah.
I know it feels like we're kiddish and stuff, but like it's the truth. We're telling you the story.
And guys, you have to understand the ride was pretty long. It was like at this time, it was rush hour, so it was almost like a 2-hour ride, 2 to 2.5.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, so we have to keep it entertaining because otherwise it's gonna be awkward. And yeah, me and her don't do awkward, so. And then I would say probably like middle of the road, like not middle of the road, like halfway there, back to your place, we tried our first epic kiss.
No, it was sooner than that because I fell asleep. Remember after?
Yeah.
So maybe it was like
It's because it was traffic again.
Yeah. So probably about halfway, we tried our first kiss, which was an epic fail.
It wasn't an epic fail, but
it was an epic fail, but not because of us, but because like we hit a speed bump or like a pothole,
yeah,
or something right at the same time that we were both like leaning in for it.
Yeah.
So our teeth literally like hit each other.
But at the time, we didn't make it awkward because we just went for it and we didn't laugh. No, we didn't.
No.
We didn't laugh.
I think we did a little bit, but no.
Yeah.
A little, like a tiny bit.
Yeah, but we didn't make it awkward.
No.
And then once we got close to her house, I'm like, Victoria's Secret, and she's like, no, I'm not.
Because I had a backpack that's Victoria's Secret. I still have it actually. It's a small pink Victoria's Secret backpack, like the mini ones, and I had it facing, like the logo facing towards me, so the front of the backpack facing me, and it says like Victoria's Secret on it. I didn't know that he was reading it, so out of nowhere, I think we were talking about like intimate wear, like you were asking me like what kind I liked.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, oh, Victoria's Secret. And in my mind, I'm thinking like he's asking me like what I'm wearing now. And I'm like, no, not today. And he's like, oh. That was funny.
And then we got to her place. We had some shots, no?
Some shots. Shot.
It's a beer. We also then, it was pretty late, so she let me stay over. I don't think I even asked too much. What I did. I said, do you mind if I stay?
Yeah, you did.
And you said no.
Yeah, no, I don't really mind. Whatever. But then he never left.
That's right.
He said, can I stay the night? I didn't know the night was five years long. It's still staying the night.
And then so pretty much that's
the rest is history.
Yeah, so guys, that is pretty much how we met
in our first date story.
And that's how Yiangie was born. That's how we started off. So if you are seeing this and you are having a crush, or you are into somebody, or you guys are just starting to date, best consideration or advice as a guy, I would say just go for it. Don't be afraid, because you never know the shots that you can take. I honestly didn't think, to be honest, like, you're meeting somebody on the internet and it's like you never know what's gonna happen. So
yeah,
for all I know, I could have been talking to a dude, you know, like.
Yeah. Babe, I have something to tell you.
Oh god.
I'm
Anyways,
joking.
So to not make this long, we're gonna cut it here, and we're gonna appreciate all the love and support that you guys have sent us, and listened and downloaded on the all the audibles
Platforms.
and platforms. Like, share, comment, and yeah. So with that being said,
And
I'm
guys,
John.
let us know. Sorry to cut you off. Let us know if you guys have any specific topics you want us to go over in any future episodes, and also if you want us to go, because this story, though it may have been somewhat long, it's probably like cut down by half. Like there's so many details that we went in the first time that we cut out this time.
Yeah,
So-
just so that it actually records.
Yeah. So if you guys want to hear the full story,
It has to be by itself.
it would have to be by itself, and let us know. DM us, comment if there's a comment section. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, comment down below if you want to hear that full story. We could do that. If you're on any audio platform and there's no comment section, DM us. Our links are my Instagram is Angie Tere Esparza.
And mine is Jan Rodriguez _.
Yeah.
So on Instagram, I would say, is the way you guys can reach us at, or
The
Facebook,
easiest, yeah.
Facebook or TikTok. But Instagram is usually number one.
Yeah, Instagram is probably the top. So definitely, guys, let us know. Or if you want to DM us on our actual podcast Instagram, it's Discussions with Yiangie, the same name. So you can DM us there any topics you want us to go over, or if you want the full story of how we met.
Guys, we have
So-
an actual goal, and we need you guys to. We would appreciate if you guys do it for us, and it would be. We need to get Discussions with Yiangie, the YouTube channel, to 500 subscribers. So please subscribe. Send it to your family, send it to your friends, send it to your best friend, send it to your spouse, send it to your lover, send it to your ex, send it to whoever you want it.
I don't think someone's gonna be sending it to their ex, but
I don't know.
you get the idea, guys. Even if you're listening to us on like an audio platform and you have a YouTube page, just subscribe to help us reach our goal. Yeah, that would mean the world to us.
With that being said, I'm John.
And I'm Angie.
And this is
Discussions with Yiangie. See you in the next episode, guys.
Bye. And we will be seeing when we will be posting, because we are going to be back. We have actually back-to-back podcasts that we're going to be doing. So, yeah.
Stay
While we are going to be recording videos. So, videos and podcasts are still going to be the two main things. Plus our businesses, obviously, you guys know. So,
Yeah.
we got a heck of a lot of stuff that we have to do.
We gotta catch up for that month that we missed, month or so that we missed.
All right. Love you guys. Until then. Bye.
Bye.